Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Beth and I am the Bookworm Trait. And this is the start of my Orilium readathon vlog. I don't know if this is going to be a vlog that lasts for 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks, who knows. But today is the 1st of August, so the readathon starts today. So I am going in with a blank slate. I have no books on the go, so let's talk about what I'm going to be reading this week. Well, it will probably take me longer than a week to read all of this, but this is what I am starting in this vlog. So if you watched my TBR, then you'll know that I am kind of going for 2 careers. Not as in I want to get 2 careers, but I have like the career I'm going for and then a backup if I don't manage to get to all those books. So the career that I'm going for is Dreamwalker, but I have doubled up prompts with Storyweaver, which has slightly less books to read. So if I don't manage to make Dreamwalker, I will get Storyweaver. So I'm going to start reading the books that I'm doubling up. So the majority of books I'm going to be listening to, or I'm going to be reading an ebook, but there are a couple that I'll be reading physically. So I'm going to start with the longest of those, which is Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I have a feeling I'm going to DNF this because I don't think I'm going to like it, but I also like really want to read it. So that doesn't make any sense, but that's how I'm feeling. So when this little nugget, this one, goes down for a nap, I'm gonna start reading this and hopefully it's gonna be good. Then I'm just deciding what else I want to pick up. So ebooks. So I guess in regards to ebooks, the first one I'll do is Umbrella Academy, because I can knock that out pretty quickly and at least feel like I've achieved something. And then audio book. So I don't know if I'm gonna go for The School for Good and Evil or You Made a Mockery of Death with Your Beauty. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. Romance or middle grade, 2 very different genres. What do you think? That's not helpful. I'm gonna have a look and see how long they are. So I'll start with The School for Good and Evil because that's 13 hours long. So I'm gonna put that on now and parent for a bit. I'm not sure how this vlog is gonna go. I guess at some point I'll probably do a life update because I haven't vlogged or social media'd, that's not a term, but I haven't social media'd really since my baby was born. So at some point I'm gonna have to sit down and like catch you up on everything. But that point is not gonna be now because I just wanted to do a very quick intro, which I have now done, and I'm gonna go now. Bye. Hi, me again from this interesting setup here. Nora has now gone to sleep. Yeah, little squishy face. Just to give you guys a little bit of info into our daily routine. Nora usually goes down for her naps. We don't usually contact nap because I find it hard to sit still and then she wakes up. If we do contact nap, we usually do it like this, so me lying down, so that I can keep still for long enough because she can go for hours. She has just gone down, and because I don't have anything to do, I figured let's try and do a contact nap so she can get some good quality sleep in and I will try and read. So we'll see how this goes. I have to somehow shuffle up the sofa a bit without waking her up. Then I'm going to start this book and hopefully I'm going to love it. I don't want to talk too loud because I don't want to wake the baby, but I'm 14 pages in and a baby has just died. This is YA. What the fuck? Obviously, with this one, I'm very sensitive to things like that at the minute, and I just did not see that coming. I knew they were in danger and I was just like, oh, it's fine. And it wasn't. Oh God, go back to sleep. Well, that's reading over. Hello, it is Wednesday and today me and Nora are off swimming. We do that every Wednesday. It's very fun. We love it. She is currently sleeping in the other room, so I thought I would pop on here and do a little update. I'm just trying to put my hair in a bun for swimming and I can't do it. Just before I get into the update, you see my bald receding hairline. This is postpartum hair loss. It's not a fun time. So I just wanted to pop in and just do a very small reading update. Why can't I do a bun? I didn't prepare for this reading update, so I don't know where I'm actually at with my current book, but I'm not that far into either of them. School for Good and Evil, I think I'm on like chapter 5 and I think there's like 30 chapters, so early days on that one. And then I think Renegades, I've read about 50-60 pages and it's like a 550 page book, so not very far into that one either, but far enough that I can kind of give first thoughts on both of these books. So let's start with School for Good and Evil. I am very hit and miss with middle grade. On the whole, it's a miss for me. It's not a genre that I tend to vibe with. It's not aimed at me, I can tell, but I am loving this. I don't know if it's the fairy tale vibes, because fairy tales, I love anything that's kind of fairy tale related, but I'm just really enjoying it. So School for Good and Evil, because I haven't given a synopsis, and this actually filled the prompt of reading a book that I don't know much about, so I wasn't able to give a synopsis before. Anyway, School for Good and Evil is about two girls, Sophie and Agatha, who are from this like little village on the edge of a wood, and every year, at least I think it's every year, 2 children from the village are taken and they go to the School for Good and Evil. One will go to the good side of the school and be taught how to be a hero or a heroine from a fairy tale, and one will go to the bad side of the school and learn to become a villain. Typically, the beautiful child is the good child and the ugly child is the bad child. Sophie is very, very beautiful and Agatha is ugly, and Sophie expects that she is going to be taken to the good school. Agatha doesn't want to go to the school, she just wants to stay in the village, and they are both chosen. Agatha ends up in the good school and Sophie ends up in the evil school. Now, as the reader, it is very clear that Agatha is good and Sophie is bad, despite the fact that Sophie's the beautiful one and Agatha is the ugly one. It's a very on-the-nose message, but it is aimed at children, so I'm not mad at that. I love it. I just love a middle grade with a magical school setting. I think that might be my sweet spot when it comes to middle grade. I just love the whole like world building that goes into creating a magical school. I love the concept of there being like a princess school and a villain school and they're like intrinsically linked. I gotta be honest, I love the message. I love the idea that we are hopefully going to see that people who are maybe seen as good aren't actually good. There's a whole thing where children who aren't deemed good enough to be like princesses and princes or like their helpers get turned into animals, and the princesses kind of think this is like a blessing for them, but obviously no one wants to be turned into an animal. So I'm really enjoying the fact that, you know, we are seeing this kind of darker side to the good. And then there's like a little boy that's friends with Sophie. She doesn't like him, but he keeps trying to help her be bad. But actually that is a good thing because, you know, he's being kind of charitable to her. So I'm just having a good time. It is long. I'm not sure I'm going to get it finished this week because I don't find that I can listen to a ton of it at once. Obviously with the baby anyway, I quite often have to stop because she needs attention, and whilst I can like play with her and listen at the same time, I can't like comfort her if she needs like me to take care of her. I can't do that and listen. So it's taking a while, but I'm really enjoying it. And then the greatest shock of this vlog, I am loving Renegades. I'm actually shocked. I thought I would read the first 50 pages and be like, I'm DNFing it, it's not for me. But actually, I'm really enjoying it. Renegades, again, I don't think I gave a synopsis at the beginning of this video, but Renegades is set in a world where there are people with superpowers, and initially these people with superpowers kind of started a big uprising, took over the cities, and the cities were run by these criminal gangs with superpowers. And then the Renegades came along and ousted the criminal gangs and took over, and they are seen as the heroes. So we're following a girl called Nova, who is seen as a villain, but I don't think she sees herself necessarily in that way. So Nova's family were murdered. Her mum, her dad, and her baby sister, which you'll have seen me react to. Was not expecting that. And so she was brought up by her uncle. And so she was brought up by her uncle, who was the leader of one of these criminal gangs, but he was not a criminal. He wanted anarchy, in the sense of like anti-establishment anarchy rather than craziness. Or at least that's how she views him. Her uncle was killed by the leader of the Renegades, Captain Orilium, I think is his name. And Nova wants to kill him in retaliation. So the book starts with her trying to assassinate him and failing. I'm not really sure where we're going to go. There's definitely going to be a romance between Nova and one of the Renegade sketch. We've only briefly seen him. But yeah, I'm shocked. Honestly, shocked. I don't like superhero film. I don't like Avengers. I'm not here for anything DC. Prefer Marvel to DC, but I'm not really here for either of them. So I really did not see this one coming, but yeah, love it. I really love all the different superpowers. I think that's why I'm just so intrigued. It's just, I love everyone having a different power. Sketch's power is so cool. He can like bring his drawings to life, and he can give himself different powers based on like drawings of tattoos on his body, and I just find that really cool. And I'm just finding the writing really accessible, which is good for me because I don't think I could handle something lyrical right now, just with the amount of brain power I have. Most of my energy goes into mothering, and what little I have left doesn't work great. As you can hear, my vocabulary has taken a bit of a hit. So yeah, so far really enjoying what I'm reading. Taking a while. Not sure how much we're going to get read this month, but if I could get some 5-star reads, that would be a plus, because my reading year has not been great, sadly. But I'm going to finish packing for swimming and catch up with you when I have more to say about these books, or when I'm doing something that I'm going to take you guys along to. Who knows?
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Hello. So I'm having to multitask here, so I need to wash up bottles while wrapping up the vlog. I'm actually just on my way out once I do this, so that's why I look so nice. So the last update I gave, I said I was going to read The Umbrella Academy so I could finish at least one book in this vlog. Now, I didn't read The Umbrella Academy, but I do have a good reason. So I sat down to read it, and wouldn't you know, it was in German. I was going to read it on Scribd. I'm not paying for a graphic novel if I'm not going to read it physically, and it's not available in English for free. So I'm going to need to switch that out for something else, or maybe I'll go and buy it. No, I'm going to switch it for something else, but I don't know what yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. In regards to books, I am no further on with Renegades. I read like 3 pages yesterday. I am on page 75 of 550, so I'm not finishing that anytime soon. School for Good and Evil, I think I've got about 2.5, 3 hours left of the audiobook. So it looks like I'm actually going to finish that very early in next week's vlog. If not today, I might even finish it today, so that might be my first vlog update. Actually, that's quite unlikely. I have a busy day. What I will say is I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised by how much I am enjoying it. It's definitely going to be like a new fave middle grade, so I love that. But I won't say any more because I will just do like my final thoughts in my vlog for next week. So that's it from me. I'm sorry, this is just a short vlog. It is quite difficult to vlog with a baby, so hopefully next week's will be a little bit better. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you're reading in the comments below, and if you want to see more from me, then please subscribe. And hopefully you'll come back and see me in another video soon. Bye!